purpose, non-existent entity. Savage of this brain feels there wasn't birth on earth.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Tupac reaction. As always, we're your hosts. I'm KC, KingCanada.
And I'm Laura the Rookie.
And today is another Tupac song where it's both of our reactions. A lot of times it's her first listen. I've been showing her Tupac. This is a very popular song. Like, I just don't remember the title, Do For Love. Maybe when it starts playing, I might remember it, but definitely not one that's just striking out of my head. Like, oh, okay, I remember this song. It was requested quite a bit in the comments. So yeah, we're going to check this out. If you guys want to check out Patreon as well, that would be awesome. We got hours of unreleased Tupac reactions on there. We also did the Tupac Resurrection documentary that is out now on Patreon. What a good time that was. It really opened... I knew a lot of the story, but I was corrected on some things or kind of was blurry on certain situations. And you got to learn like everything about Tupac on that documentary.
Yeah.
And how was it for you, that documentary?
Very interesting and captivating. And I could see why there were so many activists back then. It was
brought the emotion out of you during that movie.
I had a few emotions, but the main one was it was like making my blood boil for seeing just like how poorly and how like disrespectful all the disrespect and all the dishonesty and all the propaganda that not even just him but like the black culture in general, right? And it's man, every time I would show an old man pop up on that TV, I just start rolling my eyes because I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go.
An old white man just they say bitches and hoes, and it's like, oh my god.
This is tasteless music.
Yeah, but we have the full movie reaction there available on Patreon. We're going to be dropping a lot more stuff on there, so if you guys want to consider it, we'd really appreciate it. It's pretty cheap, and it helps support the channel because... you know, none of these really get monetized. So
it's the second tier, though, in case we're wondering.
Yeah, because you can do $2 tier and you get all the song reactions. If you do the $5, you get the movie. It's all labeled when you click it, what you get from which tier. But and that's Canadian dollars too. So $5 Canadian, like US is like 3, and euros, I have no idea. Pesos, who fucking knows? But anyways,
who fucking knows?
Tupac, Do For Love. Let's go. Okay, now I kind of actually remember this.
Turn it up loud.
All right, I will.
Hey, man. You a little sucker for love.
And it's featuring Eric Williams. I forgot to say that.
I should have seen you was trouble right from the start. Taught me so many lessons. How not to mess with broken hearts. So many questions. When this began, we was the perfect match, perhaps. We had some problems, but we working at it. And now the arguments are getting loud. I wanna stay, but I can't help from walking out. Let's throw it away. Just take my hand and understand. If you could see, I never planned to be a man. It just wasn't me. But now I'm searching for commitment and other arms. I wanna shelter you from harm. Don't be alarmed. Your attitude was the cause. You got me stressing. Soon as I open up the door with your jealous questions. Like, when can I be? You're killing me with your jealousy. Now my ambitions to be free, I can't breathe. Cause soon as I leave, it's like a trap. I hear you calling me to come back. I'm a sucker for love.
Alright, so yeah, just a relationship kind of song. This animation must have been made, like, I don't know if like he had a part in this animation, or this was made like fan-made animation.
Yeah, I'm
not
not
really sure, but it really brings back that 2 years ago. So yeah, it's got to be like a fan-made, because I don't think this music video was playing on like MTV or anything like that. But it's such 90s animation on it. Like, it's so classic. And Tupac, oh man, it's just cool seeing it like this. And yeah, just kind of that relationship struggle. He's trying to stay, but also is like, you know, about the man you want me to be. Like what was he saying? Like, I want to be a man, but I can't. Like, he's never was taught, you know, because he never had his dad or anything like that.
Yep.
And also, I want to say one thing before I let you talk on this thing as well. Yep. Is I get a lot of comments in the videos, and I have to say this, is like, it doesn't bug me at all, but it just, like, I get it. Is like, a lot of times you'll see I have to pause mid-verse. And a lot of people say, play the verse and then pause, which we always did, and we did here. We'll see how it goes. A lot of times when I've done that, UMG just completely blocks my video from being released to YouTube. Not just demonetized, blocked worldwide. So why we have to pause in the middle of the verse is just YouTube guidelines, but I know where you guys are coming from, and I get it. Because it's like, especially your first listen, a lot of people are like, you're kind of just ruining the momentum for her by pausing. But it's like I'm conscious of it, which sucks because like I want to just listen to the song with you guys and vibe out. But it's just YouTube guidelines, and so many songs are just wasted because YouTube just won't even let us post it. It's one thing demonetized, that's fine. All these songs are pretty much demonetized, but to actually just outright block it, it's just annoying. And then you have to cut it, and then you're not even showing the whole song. So that's why like if I pause in the middle of a verse, it's I know what you guys are saying, but it sucks, but it just has to be done. And I had to say that because I got a lot of comments about that.
Sound like the daddy voice came out. Just has to be done.
Yeah, it's true. It's just YouTube guidelines, guys. Sorry, but I get it. I totally get it. I like riding on the weed.
Yeah. But yeah, this track, it's again very relatable. Even when he was talking about in the relationship how he wants to leave because she has a lot of stress and worry too, and I can only imagine for not even just for a celebrity, but like someone who's out of the home majority of the time, whether you're traveling, like working in the fields, like in Alberta, there's a lot of people go to the oil fields.
We're Canadian, guys.
Yeah, so
Alberta.
that's why when I said the fields, I'm like,
Alberta
let me just clarify that.
Come on there, bud.
And I know that they'll be gone for at least like 2 weeks at a time, if not more, and on that kind of shift work. But like that would affect your psyche, knowing that like if you're not confident enough in your relationship, like you have no idea what's going on in the world, right? There's so many like distractions and temptations. So if you feel insecure, it's very easy to kind of fall victim into that, especially in relationships, right?
Yeah. And like I said, shout out to whoever made this music video, because I don't think this was made like back then.
No, but it's got that feel of
a total
the
90s. Like the cartoon look of it is 90s cartoon too.
Ambitious to be free, I can't breathe. Cause soon as I leave, it's like a trap. I hear you calling me to come back. I'm a sucker for love. That's right. Sucker for love.
And I have heard this.
You try to trap me, say you're pregnant, and guess who's the daddy? Don't wanna fall for it, but in this case, what could I do? So now I'm back to making promises to you, trying to keep it true. What if I'm wrong? A trick to keep me holding on, trying to be strong in the process, keep it going. About to lose my composure, I'm getting close to packing up and leaving notes and getting ghosts. Tell me who knows a peaceful place where I can go to clear my head. I'm feeling low, losing control. My heart is saying leave, or what a tangle where we weave when we conspire to conceive. And now you're getting calls at the house, guess you're cheating. That's all I need to hear, cause I'm leaving. I'm out the door, never no more when you see me. This is the end, cause now I know you've been cheating. I'm a sucker for love.
Alright, those stories building there. You can see him, but he's catching her cheating. And like you said, just that whole the mindset of just like when you're on the road all the time and you're just never like there present at the house, like you start feeling more insecure. You start to also like what's the word? Another word? You can get paranoid as well. Like even like you said, is the baby even mine kind of thing, right? Because how many women would have this time gotten pregnant and just said Tupac was the father for cash money? Look at the SA assault that he got and the woman watched the dog and all that bullshit. It's all just for the cash, eh? And it's just like it's so hard to be that kind of famous or that huge because you can't. It's hard to just decipher what's like real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, how many people are with me because of my money? Like he said in the Tupac Resurrection documentary, he said it perfectly. He's like, the same people I was standing in front of a year ago, all the girls and stuff, never even looked at me twice. He's like, I didn't get more handsome. He's like, but now, oh my God, they can't control themselves. But like, where was this a year ago? Like,
yeah. Yeah, it's so true. And it's just, it sucks when he says about the cheating because again, it's very relatable and it just takes one spoiled experience from your past to then now have the doubt in there, right? Yeah. Like someone cheated on you before, so now every relationship you're going into, you're going to have a little bit of doubt. I mean, like, is this going to be a repeat of the past? And then, but then when, I don't know, it's hard to then also leave because by human design, we just want connection and love. But it's just it's cool to see when he said like when he's cheating, I'm out, and like I get that.
I'm gone. Yeah.
Yeah, because we both agree on that on the same front. Like if either one were ever.
Yeah, I just haven't been caught yet. Just kidding. Jokes.
I have such a nice personality, but I also I'm a crazy bitch. So don't forget that.
All jokes. I'm in
he's
so
gonna
much
be
trouble
scared.
after this video, guys.
Absolutely, he's getting a lashing.
Tupac, let's keep going. Oh shit, I didn't actually mean to.
But yeah, so it's just like I get it, and it's just I don't know. You got me all freaking confused and confuddled now, but yeah, let's just keep going.
You know I love you.
You better.
You see me, this is the end, cause now I know you've been cheating. I'm a sucker for love.
Do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up, baby. Oh yeah. You tried everything, but you don't give up, baby.
Now we left you with scars, tears on your pillow when you still stay. As you sit and pray, hoping the beatings will go away. It wasn't always a hit and run relationship. It used to be love, happiness, and companionship. Remember when I treated you good? I moved you up to the hills, out the ills of the ghetto hood. Me and you, a happy home when it was on. I had a love to call my own. I should have seen you was trouble, but I was lost. Trapping your eyes, preoccupied with getting tossed. No need to lie, you had a man and I knew it. You told me, don't worry about it, we can do it. Now I'm under pressure, make a decision cause I'm waiting. When I'm alone, I'm on the phone, having secret conversations. I wanna take your misery, replace it with happiness, but I need your faith in me.
I want to take your misery, replace it in happiness, but you have to have faith in me. What a crazy line that was. That was such a good line.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that was a killer line. I'm loving this cartoon animated video. It's going so well with it. He's doing like the different variations of like this whole story going on, you know?
Absolutely. And I'd still like to show that it's like a human point of it. Like he's not painting himself in a perfect picture.
As the hero, or yeah. No, he's just painting what it is to be. Like you said, it's so relatable. How many relationships are like this, right? Millions.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard, like I said, especially when you're a celebrity at that point, to decipher, like, is it love or, like, how, like, is she really in love with me or just with me for money and vice versa for him? Does he just want connection or does he actually really love her? Or,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It could go both ways, but yeah.
But definitely. Then to even have this conversation at such a young age as well.
It's always crazy to think he's 25. Like,
yeah,
I don't know when this song was written. You guys can let me know in the comments.
At the very most, he's 25, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I do agree, like, when you find your person, it just, everything changes and it kind of clicks into place. It's like you find the key to the lock finally. But it's just before that, I don't know, me personally, I was so chasing infatuation rather than love. I was so just chasing, like, the imagery of just being in a relationship to show, like, I was whole because someone else loved me kind of thing. And you put, like, a lot of pressure on it. And then it's so funny because, like, it's so true when it happens. I was at to the point where I was like, I'm so done.
And then you find it.
Yeah, I was so done with the dating life, and then literally that night, you walked into my life when I remember like preaching to the clouds. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done dating like with these like shitty ass men, and it's just I'm over it. And then it's just like the universe is just like, that's what we were waiting for. Here you go. But to get to that point, like how like you got to go through, I guess. Got to kiss a couple of frogs to know where the princess.
I showed up with a 40-ouncer and she fell in love with me.
What kind does that say on me? Like, Jesus.
No, I know what you mean. This is also making me think on our Tupac hit him up reaction. And I even said this like right after to her, like when I reacted, I kept saying Biggie was married to Faith Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of Faith Evans, and I pinned the comment on top, and I was like, damn, and a lot of people were laughing at it, and people were like, imagine Tupac fucking Faith Hill and Biggie being married to Faith Hill. I just had to point that out because it just made me laugh, because I know nothing of Faith Hill. I just kept saying Faith Hill, yeah, I don't know why, and I knew it was Faith Evans, but it just made me laugh. It made me think of it. I saw a comment earlier today on our video and it made me laugh. So it's like, imagine Biggie being married to Faith Hill.
So Tupac was also on the the receiving end? No, that sounds bad, but you know what I mean. He was also the adulterer, breaking up the sleeping with Biggie's.
It's just a diss track, though. Common in hip hop. I don't know if he actually ever did. If he ever did anything, that's never.
I say that more on her than to him, though, because you're the one that's in the relationship.
Yeah, nothing's ever been proven that he did. I think he was just trying to just get under his skin.
Maybe, but I also wouldn't doubt it either.
Yeah, me either.
When I'm alone, I'm on the phone having secret conversations. I wanna take your misery, replace it with happiness, but I need your faith in me. I'm a sucker for love. Right, and I'm a sucker for love.
You won't do for love, my pretty baby. You tried everything, but you don't get no.
I'm a sucker for love.
You won't do for love. You tried everything, but you don't get what you won't do. Oh no, oh no. You tried everything, but you don't get what you won't do. You tried everything, every little thing, babe. No, what you won't do. No, no. You tried everything, but you don't. Yeah, baby.
Love the instrumental on this as well. That was awesome. All right, Tupac, "Do for Love" featuring Eric Williams. That was awesome. Love the hook, love the song. I have heard this before, but I never like we always talk about there's a difference between hearing a song one time and actually listening to a song.
Yep.
Because how many times you get shown a song at a party, you're like, oh, I know I've heard this hook, but I never listened to what they were saying.
What, the
you're too busy
teenage
talking
you
to
wasn't
people.
doing it for love?
Yeah. But yeah, good music video, good song, good hook. Loved it.
Can't complain here. Yeah, no, I agree. It's like we said, that very relatable, and yeah, it's crazy as to though like what love or connection can kind of do to the human brain. It can either expand your horizon and realize that the world is so much bigger than you thought it was when you find like your right co-partner or but it's also crazy as to how you react when you're in toxic love. I don't really think it's love at that point, but it's funny because we strive for it, and even as far as to like with your peers and stuff, not even a relationship, but we're always just constantly finding validation in others and chasing that, and man, you could go crazy. But I get it when he says when you find it though, it's
beautiful.
Yeah. It's perfect. It's a sunrise like on a beach. It's it's all those warm fuzzy feelings and more. But yeah, I love this. This is a nice track, and
great track.
Great way to kick it off.
Yeah, definitely loved it. Thank you guys for the suggestions on this. Thank you just all for your crazy comment, your crazy kind comments. I read them all. The one guy you always shouting out from Kenya, you've said some very nice things. So shout out to you. I need to shout you back. Every person who's tuning in every week, I'm starting to see familiar faces now in the comments, and you guys are just too kind. So we really appreciate all the support. We never would have thought, our channel would grow and keep growing the way it is, and that's because of you guys. So thank you so much. And we're going to keep going down this Tupac journey. And if you guys want to check out, we post videos almost every day of the week. So like you can find different artists, even if you don't even know the artist we react to, maybe check it out and you can become a fan of that artist and go show them some love and get a follow, because a lot of people we've reacted to on this reaction channel we do, it was the first time we heard them, and now we're fans of so many artists. It's unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
It's absolutely crazy. And so that's a big thanks to you guys. So thank you so much for always tuning in, but I'll let you guys go. I was Casey, KingCanada.
I'm Laura the Rookie, and this is so cool to have like the full like a fuller perspective of after watching the documentary, because you learn as to, like, I didn't even know he was like in ballet and stuff. I was like, oh, that's freaking cool.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, he's got like a thug look, but like such like soft, like, I don't know, like loving eyes. Like it, you know, you can find the soul in
and an infectious smile.
Yeah.
Good smile.
Yeah, and he's just had that charisma in him, you know? Like it didn't matter who he was with. Like it showed like everyone fell in love with him, you know? Kids, like older people, the women, you know, I get it. It's some people just have that sparkle, you know?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm curious to see where his charisma goes on the next track, and are we gonna go more gangster, or are we gonna go more love? Who knows? We'll see what side we're playing on next week, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
With that being said, though, thank you for everyone who continues to watch us and me learn about Tupac and just the whole journey. And yeah, I'm curious to see where it goes, and thank you for tuning in for another one. I feel like I always say that, but I'm gonna keep saying it because it's true. I hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next video. Take care. Bye.
Breaking all the beats, independent, filling all the seats, independent, summon all the heat, independent, BTB, we are tremendous, team on the rise, insurrection, game won't deny the insurrection, crew has arrived, insurrection, Casey's time, an insurrection, breaking all the beats.